if we can do, oh, we're on two wheels here. The big backflip and a half.
Visit our website at nintendochitchat.com and catch up on everything Nintendo.
Hello Nintendo Chit Chatters, I'm EDDY RAY for nintendochitchat.com and welcome to this video. It's going to be an overview video of Monster Jam Steel Titans on the Nintendo Switch. Now this game came out to the other consoles, I believe in fall or late last year, maybe a few months back. And then this came to the Switch just about a month or so ago, early in February. So it's available right now. It goes for $39.99. Let me tell you guys, if you're a fan of Monster Jam, it is worth it. If you don't know, we covered Monster Jam Crush It, the previous entry in the series, on our channel. And while we have created some videos of the game, the gameplay is lacking. Also, a lot of the options are lacking too compared to previous titles in the series. So, Monster Jam Steel Titans, though, is back on track, due in part to THQ Nordic, who put out this game. So, Monster Jam Steel Titans, guys, do some overview of the menus here and the options, and let's show you what the game is all about and why I actually enjoy this title a lot more. So make sure you guys blast the like button for us. Comment below if you do like the Monster Jam games. Monster Jam in general is very, very popular amongst kids and adults, families. It's a big event, kind of sports entertainment or motorsports. They do arena and stadium events throughout the year. They do a world tour. This series has been around for a long time. There was a game on the DS, a couple of games on the Wii, and their consoles too. Path of Destruction probably was my favorite game, and that was on the Wii. But yeah, the Crush It game just seemed to lack a lot of things. It almost seemed like a shell or a bare bones game. Now, I do believe Crush It was a port from mobile to consoles, but that's really no excuse. There's plenty of mobile games that are fully fleshed out. Crush It just seems to be kind of like almost like a phoned-in attempt at a game. But again, thanks to THQ Nordic, the series is back on track. So when you guys kind of get your game started here, you start in tutorial mode, which is pretty nice, and they call it Monster Jam University. This is where you learn the different controls of the truck, and you can also learn other things too. So we can kind of scroll through these here. There's outdoor racing. You can do the tutorial of that. You don't have to, but if you want to know what it's all about, you can go through that. Rhythm racing is included in the game, so lots of modes in Monster Jam Steel Titans. There's head-to-head racing, freestyle and advanced stunts. So if you want to learn some different stunts, there's a tutorial for that too. Two-wheel skills, and my face cam's covering it, but also advanced controls and cameras. So some of these things are really, really important, especially for wanting to have a little bit more of a realistic experience in Monster Jam, with still an arcade aspect to it, which is great. I think it's a fine balance here, and this game does it really, really well between arcade and realism. All right, so we're going to go back here. There's a career mode, career plus, there's quick play, also two-player split screen. You can change your vehicle. All the vehicles, I think there's 25 or so you can unlock. You do that by doing different events and gaining points. There's a world map, a photo mode too. Here's the university, and then settings. We'll go into settings really quickly. I want to show you what's here, because in the Crush It game, the only settings there were pretty much for turning the music on and off and the sound effects on and off, or a little slider for those two, and that was it. But for gameplay settings here, you have your units of measure, so of course imperial or metric. Airborne throttle. Right now it's on auto disable. You can do a user input. Heads-up display, you can show that or hide it. You can do a custom camera as well. And you can see the controls there, left shoulder and then the D-pad, right shoulder and D-pad, or left and right. Camera reset. Vibration. It uses vibration quite a bit for the engine, I think, ramping up, and also some of the jumps and landings. And then steering sensitivity, which is important too. That's also here. I'm going to keep this all how it was. That's how I have it for now. And now control settings. What's cool about this is you can edit how you steer the truck. And this is what I like about Path of the Destruction is you could actually control the front set of wheels and the rear wheels with two different inputs. So in the Crush It game, you cannot do that whatsoever. All right, so we're going to edit. Let's see here. So you have automatic transmission. You can also do manual transmission, which is really cool. And you can see by the shifting, the control scheme there, it is left and right to shift up and down. So if you want to kind of have more of a realistic experience with the truck and actually feel like you're driving the truck, you can kind of test these options out and then go into the Monster Jam University, into the free ride, and just kind of experience it and see how well you like it. The more you practice with it, of course, the better you're going to get at it. But that's a really cool feature. You also have manual thumbsticks for shifting and face buttons. So there's lots of options here. I keep it on automatic right now. Transmission is not really the thing I'm looking for in the game at this point, but I probably will test this out later on in the future. What I do like is the steering. Let me see, can I go to steering here? Yeah, we're going to select that. Okay, here we go. So steering. It's defaulted on single stick, so your left stick here will pretty much control the front and rear wheels together, turning left or right. I have them set up right now to do the advanced stick, and that is the front wheels are on the left stick, and then the rear wheels to steer on the back. So you can do sharper turns if you're doing some races or whatever, or you want to do cyclones or different kind of stunts. It is important to be able to control your steering in different ways. And you can also do the advanced steering in the face buttons too, with the Y or A buttons to turn, and then shoulder buttons. So there's lots of options here. And you also have the intermediate face buttons. You can do A for steering crab walk or donuts. All right, so we're gonna keep it on advanced dual stick. And then you have brakes. You can hold the brake, you can do gas and brake. I have it on a brake held. And then of course there's also tilt controls too, which is really nice. This is not available in Crush It at all. So kind of going back to the Wii days, you can get yourself a wheel if you want to. You can also just use a Pro Controller or a Joy-Con, you know, with the grip or whatever. I think they do sell some wheels for the Joy-Cons, correct? So I think you can use the Joy-Cons for this game, I'm not quite sure. But there are tilt controls in here, so you can get that experience of being on the Wii again in the Monster Jam game, which is pretty cool. We'll turn this off. And that's pretty much my settings right now, so we'll get back out of here. So just having that in the game is a huge plus, again, compared to the previous entry, Monster Jam Crush It. Alright, so we'll go to Monster Jam 101 here with you guys. What's cool is after you unlock vehicles, you can bring those vehicles then into the Monster Jam University to test it out and experience the truck, because every truck is going to feel a little bit different here, I think, compared to Crush It, which everything kind of feels the same, and it's just the body that looks different on the truck. Everything handles exactly the same in that game, but this game here, they're going to handle it a bit differently. So they begin you with the Monster Jam training truck, which is pretty nice. There's no body on it, but it's kind of cool to start out with that. And my first unlock here was the Northern Nightmare. And again, there's 25 trucks to unlock here, going all the way from the Dragon to Earthshaker, El Toro Loco, 3 styles of that, to the Gravedigger, and Max D, and more. Megalodon too. So lots of the popular trucks are here. You can also switch driver from male to female. A little option for you there. That's kind of cool. And again, once you unlock these trucks, you can bring each truck into the Monster Jam 101 University. Kind of like it's a training course, so you can kind of go in there and just kind of ride around, test out the truck a little bit. Now you can also upgrade each truck. So as you unlock points here, you can also upgrade the engine. So let's try this. So we're going to go up here. We can unlock a little bit here, actually. So there's there's 5 slots a piece here per upgrade. So we have 5 slots to upgrade the acceleration. So this will give us better stats and a better advantage in the races, and also getting higher jumps in some of the freestyle competitions. All right, so we have 29.45 from just kind of racing around earlier off camera. We're going to purchase a little bit of acceleration there. So we also get top speed. We'll purchase that. Suspension bounce. So we'll kind of, I guess, unlock each one of these. Traction for tires. And the chassis stability. So we need a little bit more to do that. So that's pretty cool right there. So as you unlock these, the truck will handle maybe a little bit differently. So do test it out in the 101 area again of the game. Cool. Looks like with the Monster Jam University as well, you can also do some stadium practicing arena. We're going to go into Freestyle really quickly. You can also hit X there, by the way, to get back into tilt controls right away without having to go back into the menus. That menu there, just hit X, shows you a little icon of the controller, hit X again, and it shows little arrows for tilt controls, or X back to regular controls. Alright, so some more things I like here, guys, is how Monster Jam Crush It, if you just kind of fall over, the game kind of would right your truck back on four wheels again. This game allows you to actually try to save the truck by doing a power out like this. So do a spin here if we can, and we can save it like that. Now you can't always save it, but a lot of the times you can power out and get it, which will give you some good points in the competition. You can let the clock tick down, or also hit and hold the A button for a couple of seconds to do a reset of the truck. So right there, that's a big plus in Monster Jam Steel Titans. So you can see here, my independent steering here. Left stick is the front tires, left and right. And also some tight turns here by doing right stick for the back wheels. So you can kind of test out your truck here, whatever settings you have. Give it a few tests. You can break wheels here in the game, of course, as well. That was in Crush It, but we'll hold A there to reset. But it's a bit different in this game. Breaking your wheel, you can actually still drive with it on. I think it will break off entirely, but you can also kind of stop your truck and rapidly push B, and that will repair your wheel. So that's kind of a cool feature. Might be good for in races or whatever, maybe even in freestyle too. Let's hit some of these jumps, do some wheelies. Oh, we're going to flip it over here. Can we keep it on? Power out? There we go. You see, guys, a lot more realism here with the controls. And you got a lot more of a skill gap here too, depending on how you set your truck up and how you want to drive it, to doing manual transmissions, to doing the independent steering. So a lot more to learn here, a lot more to do in the game. So kind of right around here, and just do some tricks, learn the truck a little bit. We're going to go over here, kind of park our truck here. This is where you can access the university again. So again, you can learn outdoor racing, all these things right here. We'll go actually into, show you the camera mode as well. Not the photo mode, but just different camera points of view. So hitting the minus button here, we can select the chase view. Not bad. We get a nice, it's called slot left, or slot right. This is good for some different courses, probably when you're racing. Give yourself a little bit of a different look while you're going through the competition here. There's also a first-person view, which is pretty epic. Get a real feel for being in the truck here. Whoa! Alright. And of course, a drone view, a little bit more above the truck. This is probably good for, like, maybe the outdoor kind of races and stuff like that. And you have the top three-quarter down view, which I like, but I think I prefer the follow view a little bit more. Alright. Alright, let's go back over here. We're going to go into Monster Jam. Actually, let's go into... Let's just do world map here. So you can unlock these things as you do the events and place and stuff like that. So go back to this waypoint. Let's go back to the university here really quick. I guess I'll do a quick play. Yeah, okay, so quick play here gives us head-to-head, circuit, rhythm, waypoint, freestyle. We're going to go into freestyle here. I want to point out a few things to you with the trucks. And we're going to use, let's see here. So we get a bunch of things to unlock here, a bunch of courses to unlock. Let's go to, so the training stadium too. Go to Salt Lake City here. Pretty big, let's look at indoor arena. I'll go to vehicle selection. You can change the difficulty here too, which is nice. So you can go to Steel Titan, which is the most difficult, hard, medium, easy, and beginner. We'll keep on beginner for now. So I kind of show you guys some more of the game here. Alright, so we're going to choose, the only truck I have unlocked is Northern Nightmare, because I want to show you how the truck can break down on you a little bit too. So a bit more realism built into the game here with this. Alright, Can we upgrade anything here? No, we can't. All right. So again, you can hit X for tilt controls or go back to regular physical controls. There we go. So if you wreck your truck or hit some bad jumps, the body of your truck will start to peel off and fly off, which is pretty cool. There's like several different panels that can fly off, and some may fly off entirely depending on how bad the hit or the jump or the crash may be, and some may actually kind of hang on for dear life, kind of flap around in the breeze, which is pretty cool. It's that kind of little bit of realism touch with the arcade aspect still in the game, which is a good mixture, balance of the two. And you also see here, now when you're in the races here like this, we have 2 minutes to do freestyle here, by the way. You're going to see our tire tracks here on the arena floor, which is kind of cool. And it's actually really helpful, not just aesthetically, but as you're going through these jumps here, if you want to get a different line with your truck for a better jump, you can kind of go over this jump again and see where your tires left tracks in the dirt to get a better line on that jump. You see over here, so we were just over here hitting this jump, and our tires are right there, so let's get a bit more of a jump on this side of the ramp, you see? So aesthetically it looks really good from that point of view, having those tires, the markings show up on the map, but also it allows you to see where your runs are, where your lines are, especially in freestyle here. Let's tear this truck apart, okay? We're gonna land it hard here. You see some pieces already flying off the truck when we power out. Get a bumper off, and the whole right side just kind of hanging on there a little bit. Alright, cool. So that's pretty awesome, right? But more realistic there. Action. Nice. So again, just seeing your tire marks here, it looks good. And you can also see again where you jumped from, where you're hitting the markings. Oh, can we hang on to it here? We're going to try to power out if we can. Got 30 seconds to go here. And these arenas are a little bit bigger too. I felt Crush It was just, even some of the bigger stadiums and arenas in Crush It just felt like they were too small. See if we can do, oh, we're on 2 wheels here. The big backflip and a half. Can we see? We're going to reset here. So you do the combos to get the best scores here. We're just kind of messing around to show you guys that we're not going for the best score here right now. We'll do a bunch of videos of freestyle and races for you coming up in the series in our playlist. For Monster Jam Steel Titans, I just want to show you guys how the truck kind of handles a little bit and what it looks like when you break it down. I'm going to power out here. Let me save it here. There we go, alright. So, Northern Nightmare there is trucks torn apart, and this is pretty cool. Again, you can see your tire tracks, you can see what paths and lanes and lines you're taking into the jumps. And you gain a little bit of experience just by doing some freestyle, so that's pretty cool. So it wants you to play more to unlock more things and to also upgrade every truck that you unlock. I like that a lot. We can restart it automatically if you want, or continue. And again, you see there's the competition there. We're going for high score, but you can see Pirate's Curse there got 8,900 points. Doomsday was 4,400 in 7th place. So, you do better in the event, you get more points to unlock trucks quicker and to upgrade your trucks too. Alright, so, again, lots of modes here, lots of trucks to unlock. We're going to go back to Monster Jam University. Get out of here. And again, this was just meant to show you guys that this series, Monster Jam, is back on track as far as the quality of the game, just the presentation from the beginning of the game, seeing it go into the university and the tutorial, and the menu layouts. It's all pretty top-notch. So compared to Crush It, guys, it's night and day. It really is. So if you were kind of cautious on buying this game on the Switch, don't be. I highly recommend it. If you like monster trucks and like racing, like doing freestyles, this game is for you. Load times are a bit long, but that's okay. So I actually have the music off in the game too. You can turn the music on. I turned it off here when I was, I think, playing just an off-screen, off-cam footage a little bit earlier on. So we're just kind of messing around here. Again, you can come in here anytime you want. Not a competition. I can gain any points here, but just kind of work out your truck. testing some moves out on your own, seeing what you could do. I don't think your tire markings show here in the university, but again, they will show up in the arenas and the stadium events as we just hit this tree. We can't see it because we're in the tree there. Alright, so we're going to hit some camera views again with the minus button. So we wanted to do the plus button instead here. Alright. Let's go to Monster Jam 101. Basics tutorial. Alright, let's see. Settings again. Audio settings really quickly. You can turn the music on and off. Engine volume, effects volume, so you can also adjust those with the slider. Alright, what else did I want to show you guys here? Am I missing anything? Let's go back to our training truck. So it's kind of cool. You can kind of use the training truck throughout the game if you'd like to. You can upgrade it all the way through. I might actually do that initially here. Alright, so we were doing just some freestyle with it here. Let's just try. Alright, Stadium says max speed and drifting. Arena. I'm not sure what the difference is here. Let's just test it out here. I guess that is a setting on your truck. Alright, yeah, so those are settings on your truck there. So there's 3 main settings you can have. More of like a freestyle mode for your truck. And then there's the arena. So different, little bit of a setup as far as like engine power and top speed probably. Those are all kind of just preset settings for you. And then the stadium setting too. So that's kind of cool to know. Alright guys, and I think that will do it for us here. Make sure you guys like the video share the video, subscribe if you're new, and stay tuned for much more Monster Jam Steel Titans here on the Nintendo Switch on our channel. And thanks for watching guys. We'll head back to the main screen here. Let me know what you think of Monster Jam in general and the previous games. What games did you play in the past? And do you plan to get Monster Jam Steel Titans on the Switch? Let me know. I'm EDDY RAY for NintendoChitChat.com. We'll see you guys back here next time. Thanks for watching.